Hello everyone, Manawanadoli, Claudine again here with another video, and today is about series of Middle Eastern fragrances that I would like to compile. I like many of those Middle Eastern fragrances. There are some that I like less than others, but I wanted to do this series because many of them are very affordable compared to high-end perfumes, although they could still hold a candle compared to the perfumes they're copying. And also, some of them are having some twists that sometimes, at least personally, makes me like the perfume much more than the original that it is trying to copy or inspiring from. So today's perfume is Just Jack Tobacco Leaf. It looks like that. It's nothing really groundbreaking. There's nothing much to talk about the bottle. It's massive. Metal. I think it's metal. This is the cheapest alternative of Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. So the last time we had Bright Peach from Maison Alhambra compared to Bitter Peach from Tom Ford, and today's is Tobacco Vanille compared to Just Jack. I don't have Tobacco Vanille, but I know how the scent smells like. That's the reason why I was getting this one. As a start, I can tell that these two fragrances, they are about 98% similar with each other. If I would be blindfolded, then I would not really know which one is what. They're performing very well. They're long lasting, they're projecting. I would be really careful spraying those two perfumes because they're really loud. From wearing Tobacco Leaf, I see the difference only on the dry down, and even that is barely noticeable. You have to really search in order to find the difference. Let's spray it to refresh my scent memory. So this is very, very strong. That's so strong that if you spray too much of it, it might sting your nose, like literally sting your nose. It opens up with obviously tobacco, but the good thing is it's not smelling like cigar. Myself, I'm a non-smoker and I don't like the smell of cigarettes at all, but I can tell you that the tobacco, it's more something sophisticated. It doesn't smell like dirty cigarette. It has less clove smell. I could really see it being crowd pleasing. I would not really say that it's blend by word because you need to like that. One has to check really the notes inside of it. But for people who are into slightly gourmand, very vanillic or tonka bean like perfume, then you might like this. I think that the name here, Tobacco Leaf, is really appropriate. And what I really like there is also the cacao note. It's a little bit behind, but you have a whiff of it. In terms of crowd pleasing scent, I would give it about 6.5 out of 10 being a crowd pleaser fragrance. Because if you don't overspray it, you could pull lots of compliments from it. These are both warm scents, meaning it's better to wear them in colder weather because of the tobacco smell and also the spices, warm spices in both of the two perfumes. With all the perfumes that I've been duping Tobacco Vanille, I think Just Jack is the cheapest yet the closest. I smelled the one from Maison Alhambra Latafa, which is within the same brand. It's a little bit more of a twist, whereas Just Jack Tobacco Leaf is so close that, as I said, I would not know which one is what. This is very affordable, although to my nose it performs really well and it's not smelling cheap. It's even cheaper than the one from Latafa, Maison Alhambra, and even also cheaper than the one from Al Haramain. I think it has the Amber Oud Tobacco edition. Tobacco Vanille, despite the fact that it's really, really expensive, if it has been copied, duped, inspired from, however you would like to call it, by many fragrances, then it means that it is of a masterpiece of a perfume. So one has to grant that and to mention that. And also, it depends on really personal taste because, as I said, while Tobacco Vanille has a little bit more cloth, I have the impression, compared to Just Jack, I would say that for those who are a little bit bothered by the clove smell in Tobacco Vanille, then they could really go with this one, although the difference is very, very minimal. This is probably even not 10% of the price of Tom Ford's. The downside is it's not always available everywhere, but when it's available, it's a really great scent. And while they are parting with the dry down, tobacco leaf has more of a dried date with tonka bean, while tobacco vanille is smelling of vanilla, cloves and ginger on the dry down. So this would be the little difference. Maybe it's not so little for some people, depending on what they like, what kind of notes they like in a perfume. But for me, it's really not making a difference, particularly when you look at the price tag of both perfumes. So tobacco leaf it's not only a great scent for yourself as a person who's wearing perfume, but also for the people around you. It might be really comforting. It's really nice regardless of the gender of the person who's wearing it. But it's very sweet. And I think it's leaning more feminine than Tobacco Vanille. You can wear it without being afraid of being obnoxious or too pungent to others. From the moment that you're wearing it mindfully, it's really, really sexy. It's staying really long. On my skin, it says 7+ hours. On Clovis, it could smell like the perfume for, let's say, 4 days. You would still smell it. And the more it dries down, at least for me, the better it is. So if you want to have something that is great, that is long lasting, that is reminiscent of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, but you are shying away from the price tag, this is more than safe to get. So maybe have a look, get your samples if possible, check them into a stores. But that was it for Tobacco Leaf from Just Jack, and hope to see you again with the next video. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye, Velume.